Anyway, back to what we were saying before. Welcome back to Nommons. This is our third podcast. Hopefully this one will take as long to bring out, like the second one. And this time Eli's not in the kitchen making all that damn noise that Jeffrey, our hard-working editor, has to do.
No promises.
You have your usual main host. We have no one to introduce until like maybe the next podcast or the one after that.
Main host
I
is
swear to God,
me.
if you bring one random. Swear to God. Why are you all so quiet? We literally just started.
You're supposed to
I've been
introduce
talking.
us?
Yeah, introduce us, fucker.
Well, I don't have to introduce. Everybody should know us by now from like 2 podcasts.
It
Okay.
doesn't matter. Everybody introduces themselves no matter what.
I introduced us by saying you got your main host here and no one else.
You
Alright.
got our
I can't believe we're
main
fighting over
host,
this.
Sushi, and then you have your boy Eli, and we also have Frost, and we also have Johnpipi today. That's how you start it off.
Well,
Damn.
thank you for doing that yourself. Why do I always have to do it,
You're
huh?
welcome.
It's
Damn.
you know you have that voice, bro. You have the voice. We need the voice. We need that one from all of us who, whenever they say anything, all the crowd just likes their voice. I'm sorry to say, but Quint, you have.
Hey,
Yeah,
I don't want to.
yours is
Maybe
better than mine.
sometimes.
This is
maybe
like
sometime-
that mean trash who's good at yelling.
Okay.
Maybe sometimes I want to shorten the introduction, man, just to
I-
keep things going. How about that, huh?
Just be like, hey, it's gonna be us today. Just me, Frost, your boy Eli, Johnpipi, and Sushi. There you go. Keep it short and simple. Simple and clean.
My way was shorter though.
Well, your way was shorter, but you had a hard time doing it, so had a
Nah, I didn't.
dominant.
I'm pretty sure, man. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna bring up. Let's to start this off. We're gonna bring up the most stupidest story that me and Hui encountered during our week of school. Hui, do you remember? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, baby.
No.
It's regarding Where's Harry.
Oh.
What
Okay.
the fuck is Where's Harry?
All right. So, Quinn, you can explain it.
What? Come on, let's get you talking here. You bring up the story.
Well,
Yeah,
it wasn't
come
me who
on,
actually.
Sushi.
What?
Come on, Sushi, explain.
Okay. So there's this kid in our school whose name is Harry, and he's the younger brother of this other kid named Steven in our grade. So one day I was just, on Snapchat doing, and I saw this post that was like, Harry is missing or whatever. Call this number if you find him, please, blah blah blah. And I was like confused. I was like, how is that kid missing or whatever? I was like, I texted some of his friends and like, what do you mean he's missing? And then they were like, yeah, he's missing. We haven't heard from him for hours or whatever. And so I was doing some digging, and I was the first one to actually brought up the question, isn't he in a track meet right now? Like, And then they're all like, oh, we didn't thought of that. So I basically solved the mystery. They found out he was in a track meet, and his phone died. Everybody else's phone died as well for some reason. So he didn't call his mom or whatever. So yeah. And then that's it.
Nah.
Yeah.
It started becoming a meme in our school where everybody's like, "Where's Harry? Where's Harry?" Every fuck, like,
Where's Harry?
yeah.
It's really funny though, because I was don't you have like a brother who knows some friends who at least knows you're in track? But nope.
Yeah. I find the joke to be annoying now. You're hearing it every few minutes. People are talking. Like when I pass by someone, they look at me saying, "Yo, where's Harry?"
That must be very annoying.
It is annoying, especially when it comes from this one dude in my class It's in this. He's in the same class with me and Harry. And then when Harry has to go somewhere, like he got called down to go home quick early. This guy starts telling me, "Yo, where's Harry? Where did he go? Shut up, please."
Nice.
At that point, you just gotta be a smart ass about it. Where's Harry?
Yo, I hated it.
My balls are hairy.
Stop. Oh my
Oh,
god.
yes.
Okay. This is I thought it was a
Sure, this changed on PG-13 a long time ago when Eli cursed so much.
I ain't nobody shot.
Nah, but you definitely
Pretty sure you are.
shot it.
No shotties allowed.
Alright, so then what are you doing in here?
I don't know, man. You ain't shoddy.
Yeah, you're right. I ain't shot it. I'm a fucking giraffe.
Damn right you are.
Fuck.
Tall ass.
Oh.
What?
Is that bigger to you?
I mean, it would be sad if you were my height, you know? That if you were Duke and my height.
That is kind of true. I'd be ripping on you if you were who is height.
Oh fuck.
Damn.
Nah, bro. Nah.
I was gonna say
Anyways,
down. Down.
don't do it.
Too late. I already did it. Whispering.
What the fuck?
Anyways,
Last night. Let me tell you this. This was the most. I was just paranoid last. But I
more
don't
story
know.
time.
Yeah, of course there. But like, so last night I was in a Discord call with my usual Bayonne crew and some others, and I just got off the phone with my mom, and all of a sudden, as I'm trying to play my PS4 while listening on the conversations during the Discord call, I hear a phone ringing in my house. And the problem with that is, it's not a ringtone I ever heard from any of my parents or the house phone, and it wasn't my phone either. And it was just me and my grandma that was. So I turn around. I hear it sounding like it's getting closer. I stand up. I still have my headset in my ear. Take out one ear out, and I start yelling out, "Who's there? You better get out of my house now, or I'm gonna call the police." You think you're slick, but I hear your phone ringing.
Nice.
You better
Okay.
get out. I'm not joking. I have a weapon with me. And as I'm saying that, the phone starts getting quieter, like it's getting away from. So, and then after that, so I get a call from Joey because I was saying this also with my mic in my mouth, where the others were hearing me, like they were like wondering what's going on. Like, I took off my headset, and then Joey's calling me like, "Yo, are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I think someone's in my house." And then he starts giving me on what to do.
Nice.
And he told me to grab the nearest weapon. I got a tennis racket. I have other weapons, but I took that one out of all of them. And no, I could not get a kitchen knife. The sound sounded like it was in the kitchen. So either I could have been dead if someone was actually here, or I don't know. I don't know what would happen. But I checked around everywhere twice, just to be sure. I was hitting everything to be sure no one's hiding. I checked every lock. Everything was fine. So all I can understand was that either I went paranoid. It could have been the tenant's phone because there's people that live downstairs. There's no way it would have been inside the house, like on my floor, because that's how I heard it.
He went sicko mode.
Stop.
I didn't want to go to sleep. I just kept turning around my head, like making sure. I left the kitchen light on just to be sure. And then when my mom got home, I was like, all right, everything's fine.
Interesting. Might be a ghost.
I think I have a ghost in my house.
Oh, that's scary. Want to share the
Yeah.
story?
Yes.
It's actually not that complicated, but it's really annoying. On occasion, while I'm chilling home alone, my brother and sister both go to school, so I'd be chilling at home by myself. I tend to just stay on my computer playing whatever random games, but never put on headphones for odd reason. And on occasion, I have an Xbox 360. Still play that. It called it. What's the noise when it goes ding, ding? It
Turns
beeps.
on?
Like turning on, yeah, the noise that it makes when it turns on, but it doesn't. I'll look at it and nothing's on. And when I look at it, it stays quiet and I look away. And I'm playing maybe another 12 minutes or so, and it tings again, like it's turning on. I look again, on. Okay. So I keep playing. An hour later, I forget about it. I'm sleeping on the couch, and when I wake up, it tings again. And I look at it, and it's like weird.
That is weird.
And it doesn't do it constantly because you could say, oh, maybe it's broken, which I would understand if it did it like late at night or something. No, it only does it when I'm home alone.
Ooh.
Are you talking like a beeping noise?
Yeah, do you the Xbox Slim, the one that has the touchscreen?
Xbox
Touch?
Slim.
Xbox
Uh-huh.
360 Slim, the one that has the touch. Like touch
Yeah.
sensors. Yeah, that one. That one has a noise. I show it to you guys, but my far from my Xbox.
Uh,
I mean, unless you really want to hear it, I'll let you know. It still bothers me because it's only when I'm alone. That makes no logic to me. But why does it have to do it only when I'm alone, standing near it? Like, you good?
It trusts you and you only.
Yeah. It's a little bit haunting, but dude, I'm so alone. I'm actually be glad if I had a ghost.
Oh my god.
Casper, where are
The
you?
real definition of forever alone. Oh my god.
Casper, where are you?
gotta be kidding me.
No,
yeah.
I am not good, sir.
Yeah, you are. You always are. You always kid me, man.
Oof, oof.
Oof.
Ooh.
We're not starting this again. Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ewy?
we gotta make time. We gotta make time.
No.
Ewy?
Now that's the
Ah.
one thing that Eli doesn't want. One thing he doesn't want.
Don't start throwing fists, guys.
But you know what? Yo, you gotta throw fists? Oh, all right then. Eli the ooh!
Oh god.
She's gonna start catching these paws when I go to Jersey.
I'm not
Keep on
pause.
over shit.
Oh, whoa.
Yes, let's tell everyone
No,
on
I don't-
YouTube where we live. Makes sense.
I mean, we're not that
Oh.
famous. It's not like someone's gonna take the time to figure
That's
out
true.
where we live.
That's true.
Hey,
I'm
you
not
never
trying to-
know. Low profile people can also get attacked.
I mean, like, then again, if they do, again, my home's free. I have no friends. Come over. I'll show you
Damn.
some food.
Damn, bro.
My doors are wide open. Anybody could trespass. I mean, hang out.
While y'all watching the video,
What
you
the
wanna come
fuck?
over, bring some games, and I'll let you stay as long as you like. That's all I can say.
Bring the chips and dip.
Bring the chips.
Bring the
As
chips
long
and dips.
As long as you're not robbing my house, you're welcome to
What the
come.
fuck?
Nice.
You see him with the mask and everything, walking to your house. He's about to steal, but he sees that it's you, and he's like, "Oh wait, that's the guy from Common Nommons." Oh shit! I don't think I
Oh,
actually
what
have
the
to
fuck,
steal.
dude?
I don't have to steal stuff. Let me just chill here. And you guys like,
Basically.
"Oh, hi." And he sees him with the mask and everything. He's like, "You were gonna rob me?" He's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, alright.
Then you just bring up like, oh, you're gonna have to help me pay the rent then.
You're treating me like a. You're
Gotta help
treating
me
me
pay
like a
rent.
dream scenario. If that was the case, they still fucking shoot you or something. Be like, yeah, this is ours now.
Yo, pay the rent.
Pay the rent.
Pay
Hey,
the
the-
rent.
No, you gotta do
Rent.
like
We ain't the owner. Pay the rent.
no.
Pay that.
You gotta do like those Hispanic moms when they come in and he puts dirt in your floor and he's like, "Who are you to be dirty my floors? You don't pay my rent. You don't clean my floors. You don't take care of my kitchen. You don't cook my food. You better get the hell out of my house or start cooking. And if you start cooking, then let you stay. You know, stay.
Hispanic moms are the best.
They are. They really are.
I never know
For
that.
all the wrong reasons.
For all
But
the wrong
anyway.
reasons.
All for the wrong.
Go on,
But
Quint.
but anyway, I don't know why, but while I was in school, like I'm in this one history class where we can do whatever we want because the teacher doesn't care. I already
Schneider.
yeah, Schneider. I've only had him once. Was it last year or was it sophomore year?
Sophomore
No,
year.
oh yeah, it was sophomore year because I had someone else last year. So this year, like as I'm going through Instagram on my phone, first thing that caught my eye for some reason was furries gas, others hospitalized, and I'm like,
Wait.
Furry
is this a real
gas?
thing? Gas.
Is that a real thing?
I looked it up. Apparently, someone what's it called? There was some kind of gas going about in a hotel that was connected to the furries convention that was happening. People were
That's
feeling
alright.
nauseous and everything.
Yeah, I remember.
And this was apparently intentional for this to happen, and like a lot of people had to evacuate, even in their furry costumes.
Oof.
I read
And I was
that,
like, yo.
remember. Oof.
I was like, what? I was like, what am I reading right now,
F in the chat. F in the chat.
That's a bra moment.
bro? The heck, dude? It was the weirdest thing that caught my eye too. I was like, wait, why is this happening? Is this actually happening now? It happened literally the day that I was reading it. Shit, dude. Poor furry.
When Alex didn't know what a furry was.
Yeah, we were interrogated to tell someone what a furry is. I
Really?
let Sushi explain that because I didn't want to touch upon that topic.
Anyways.
Her reaction was the greatest when she like read the definition.
That's a furry?
Stop! You
I
know,
don't
she was
even-
also the one who made up Okie Dokie Daddy Choke Me. So you
Oh,
can
Really?
learn that.
her?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Boy.
That is.
Why was she this late?
Don't ask.
Maybe because you're late.
I'm always late.
Maybe
He's
you
late
always
on
know.
his period.
Stop. I don't have those anymore.
Oh shit. That means he's pregnant.
The
Call
fuck,
the
dude?
ambulam!
Yo, that's messed.
Call the ambulam.
What the? Oh, so I already said I beat Kingdom Hearts, so like I lost like the motivation to play it again for now because I had to get all the ingredients to make the ultimate. Well, I'm like one of those impatient people. Like it's really hard for me to like get focused on that. That's why I'm like taking a bit of a break, and then I'll later go back to because I'm way too overpowered as it. I got to level 99.
Damn.
Yeah, that fast.
That's dedication right there.
Is.
Yeah.
The other day when we were talking about all those keyblades, I was looking at my fucking Dream Drop Distance game, and I didn't realize I maxed out on fucking Sora level 99. Riku's like level 94. I'm like, why the fuck did I have the time to do this? I don't remember getting up this high.
I went back to the older Kingdom Hearts game, and like I know did Kingdom Hearts 2 level 99 and everything. I got everything. But like when I came back to Kingdom Hearts 1, I was still like doing the story.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 is the only Kingdom Hearts I think I could replay a lot for some reason. I think only because of the Sephiroth battles what got me into it. That was
But
it.
you only get to fight him once.
I know. That was the thing. When I was younger, I thought that was the coolest shit ever. You get to fight Sephiroth? He looks so hard but cool.
He actually has a point, though.
I never really knew most of the Final characters because I never knew the Final Fantasy series.
I only got into Final Fantasy because of Kingdom Hearts.
Or, like,
All I
never
knew
knew,
was
like what
Cloud,
games.
Cloud and Sephiroth. Those were the only Final Fantasy characters I remembered back then. Now it's Lightning and Noctis.
I think I got into Final Fantasy first before I got to Kingdom Hearts. So I knew Mage, Rogue, White Mage. Like I knew that one from like Kingdom like Final Fantasy like 1 and 2.
No, actually, yeah, no, you bring the good point. That's a lie. I got into it because of Mario Hoops 3-on-3 because they had the White Mage, Black Mage, and
Black Mage, yeah, that's how I found out. I'm like, who are
they
these
had the
characters?
cactus one too. I forget his name. Cactor, whatever the fuck his name.
Like it's like the cactus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I never remember how to pronounce his name, but I know I know what it is. Like icon.
That's how we got into Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's how I got into it too. And then I found out about Kingdom Hearts because a friend of mine who told me about it, and I was just like, oh, they have those two, Cloud and like F. You know who I'm talking about?
Sephiroth.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
had him. Forget about it. I'm bad with names. So and then I found about Noctis and Lightning afterwards, like when the releases I saw on Xbox. That's when I found out about them. But yeah, Black Mage was the OG stuff I used to play with.
Oof. I'm pretty sure most of the like Kingdom Hearts fan base knew of it because of like the Disney characters that were in it and all that.
That's true. That's true. I don't think I remember ever actually liking it for the Disney characters, but it was fun knowing that they had Disney characters in there when I used to like Disney. Now I don't much, but still watch it once.
I only like the OG Disney stuff and some of the.
Yeah. Moana wasn't that bad. I only got stuck watching it because this girl I went to when I was in Jersey, Andy's house, I was watching it with her, and I think Jessica was there. I don't remember, but we all got, like, it was on TV, and we all just watched it. I don't remember how or why that happened, but we just did. It was a fun night.
Watching Moana.
Yeah. Don't ask, it just was.
The heck. So, I'm trying to think back on the story I had. Hold up. Oh, started a thing where started a little game. I'm pretty sure like there's a name for it, but I saw it on Markiplier's old videos where he and his friends would tell each other a fact or a false statement. The person that's being told it has to figure out if it's true or not. It's like telling each other something like if you know one another. Like that's true that they did that. Like they definitely did not do that before. It's like a way of learning who that person is. And if you ever got it wrong, they would pour a bit of ice water on them. What they made it difficult was that the person that was being told it had to wear headphones, and they had to figure out what they were saying, and then they would figure out if it's true or false.
Well, what's the point of the headphones if you're trying to figure out their line or not?
So like make it difficult for them to get the saying right. Like they had to figure out what they're saying, like what they're mouthing. But
okay.
them. Then it's the other way around. They're asking me.
Violent, but it works.
And that's done. You get to learn who they are. But yeah, like no, I don't hear her at all. What happened to her?
Yeah.
Is it guys' night now?
She just got bored of all the nerd talk or some shit.
Like yeah, she.
I'm not involved in this. What?
Except for who? that retarded. Fuck, dude.
She's gonna rewatch. Is she gonna rehear the podcast? Start calling me a bitch.
Hello?
Oh.
I've been here. You know that, right?
Oh, shit. Oh.
Yeah, I just didn't talk. But
How
go
can
off,
you?
sis.
How can you? That's what. That's not.
You're the one who started talking.
Hey,
Shut the fuck up. Thank you, dude.
Clap, what is that? Bitch ass.
Did you just say quackity?
I didn't say anything. I said,
Cloud. You said what I said.
yeah. Stupid. Mm-hmm.
Ha!
How could a cloud be a main character?
Shut the fuck up. I didn't say that.
I
So,
know you did it. That's why I'm doing the mocking voice. It's not supposed to sound like you. A bit.
mm-hmm.
You know, outside of Brawlhalla, we is trash at Smash.
I'm not trash at Smash. I beat you one time. I beat all of the
Ooh.
guys.
No. You can't say you beat someone unless you actually 1v1 them. Without
Okay,
having two other people in the game. That's not.
Well,
that's
it's not my problem. They want to kill each other. Anyways, I still beat you
That's
last
the
minute.
purpose of the
Get your
game.
own 1v1 me and then we'll go.
I did one. Well, at the end,
That
it was
isn't
1v1.
1v1.
If everybody else died, and it's just you and me, and I still beat you. Still,
That's just sudden death, though.
how? It doesn't matter. I still killed you.
Eli, isn't that sudden death?
Trash.
What?
Like we're playing in a 4-player match. And it's a regular stock, and it's just the two of us left after fighting this. Is that definitely saying you beat someone if it isn't 1v1?
No.
What?
Well, I didn't hear you.
Talking about like on a skill level? No. It has to be 1v1 to determine that.
Well, you know what?
But
I don't
if you're
care
just
about your
saying you
opinion.
won because you actually won, then yeah, you won, but it doesn't mean you're good.
I didn't say I was. I still beat him though, so that's something to be proud of.
Saying you beat me, yet you didn't actually fight me throughout the whole match.
I don't need to. Last minute kill.
Exactly, you gotta do it with your own BS. Exactly.
Damn.
She's just BSing.
I don't even like Smash.
Damn.
Damn.
Am I gonna offend everybody now? It'd be like
Yeah.
that.
Then why are you playing Smash if you don't like it?
It's a kill time. And I don't want to sit there.
Kill time. Play Uno.
What the fuck? Play Uno with who?
Oh, no,
With Yutong.
The fuck? We're not even. He didn't even bring the cards. It was Brandon's cards.
Oh, those are Brandon?
Yeah,
Why does Brandon let her take them?
because we wanted to
You make
play
me
Uno.
wanna, like- Buy Uno cards now on Amazon.
I have Uno cards. I just don't use them though.
Then give them to me.
No, pay me.
How much you want?
Give me 20. I'm kidding.
No, that's not how much they are.
No, but it
I
says
got
limited
Mario
edition
themed
one.
Uno cards.
I have
So
limited-
just because it's limited edition, it's still Uno.
It's a limited edition Halloween version Simpsons
Ew.
Uno.
Okay, never mind. Now I don't want them.
no.
Why would I?
What are you
Why would-
racist? Are
I
you?
don't want Halloween ones. I just want the ordinary Uno ones. I was gonna bring up a Uno rule that we should start doing on that.
You're being. I don't know.
That comes from the online game of
You're
Uno,
being
where if you draw a 7, you can take some, and if you draw a 0, everybody has to switch hands clockwise.
That's stupid.
That's how the game works.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally how it is. If you draw a 7, you can take someone's card, or if you draw if you put a 0 down, you can like make everybody switch clockwise.
Let's not. It's gonna make everybody hate each other even more.
Exactly. This is a game of breaking friendship.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Even he agrees with
That'd be
me.
what's the point of playing the game when you can't tell your friends that you're better than them?
Yeah, exactly.
That is a big
True.
oof.
Yeah, but tell me
True.
not. That's what everyone plays games for. Like, if you're gonna invite your friend to play a game that involves everyone fighting each other, and you're not gonna brag about you being better, then why are you playing? For?
They're for fun. I don't know.
Like, it's like when I
I'm
play.
sorry, this is
It's like no, it makes
That
sense a
for
bit.
fun, that for fun excuse is overused.
Yeah, it starts at the beginning like that. Maybe yeah, like if a friend invites me to play Uno and they're like, okay, you know, you could join us, and I'll start being nice at the beginning. But once someone, just anybody, even your friend, just puts that one card, that reverse, that +4 on you, and you know it, you're about to get that Uno. Forget it. The rest of the game, your intention
It's
is
war.
to make sure that everyone else suffers.
Basically, I guess.
yes. You guess?
True.
No.
Shut up.
Facts.
She knows she wants to win the game.
Me?
Yeah,
I'm
you
not-
do.
Winning
You com-
Uno?
You complain either way when it isn't. Yeah.
I mean, it's
Don't
a
even lie.
game.
Don't-
I'm
stop.
not lying. I didn't say anything. I mean, it's a game. Everybody wants to win, but you know,
Yeah.
I don't care at the end of the day, you know?
At the end of the day, you're the winner.
I don't care.
So
Jeez.
How we are.
This is why I fight Quinn every
My
day.
mom doesn't fucking love you.
Eli and his mom.
Oh, damn, dude. Oh.
What?
Yo, that's
You
messed up.
hitting it hard at home right now. Stop.
yeah, we're some cruel people.
You're right.
You're
No
right.
mercy.
No mercy.
That's the way we.
Just like Uno, guys. No mercy.
Yeah.
That's how it works, we.
No, you can
So when I draw that draw 4, I draw that draw 4 with no mercy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Especially what we did to Utah with all those +2s. Everybody kept stacking.
Nice.
Oh, that's my favorite. Like that's my most favorite. When you're playing with a small group, so you and your best bud or the guy across, all you just truce for one moment, truce on that one guy with the Uno and be like, yo, whatever +2 you have, throw it at him. Throw it, no matter what.
Throw it.
Throw it.
You know what? I'm gonna look up the Uno rules.
He's gonna get technical.
Yeah,
I know,
am.
right?
I will get technical.
Tech level over 9,000.
The original Uno rules. Ooh,
God damn.
let's see. Let's see. What the heck? Okay, I can't even find.
Yeah, being partially home alone is pretty weird.
Partially.
How's it-
Partially.
Yeah, I mean you do know I have a brother and sister, so they usually hang around me often. But my dad went out on technically job out of state, so the house is a lot more quiet.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So it's just a bit awkward because usually around this time, I usually end up like muting myself like at least 15 times, just
Basically.
running off to chase after him. He's just like calling my name like 18 times, constantly muting myself so my chat doesn't get my name, the recording doesn't get my
Basically.
name. So now he's at home and it's just like it's like you're expecting something, but there's no one to tell you anything to do. So,
True.
Shit.
no, for real. Right now I have my mic open and like most of the threshold is off because my sister's in her room, my brother's in their room, and I own the whole kitchen and living room to myself.
What the
That's nice.
man?
Viva la
He's
vida.
the man of the house.
Viva la vida loca. Yeah, I mean, I had to go move a car on my own because like shit's going on with outside. I was just like, oh, look at me being a grown up.
Grown. You grown.
Yeah, but that's why I say now I do responsible things. But you leave me on the computer all day and I'll play games like a baby.
That's true.
I was given
Everybody's
2
like,
tasks today to put down my tree and to clean up the.
You still have your Christmas tree up?
Yeah.
What is wrong with
to
you?
to clean up the snow out in the front. I chose the clean front. That tree is still gonna be up until tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Actually,
It's gonna be up until next Christmas.
probably.
Maybe
So he doesn't have to put it up next Christmas.
Yeah.
wow.
Hey man, I would do that at my own house.
Me too. Actually, I had my Christmas tree up until like the beginning of February. Then my dad told my brother to take it down. But I was gonna leave it there for a longer period before I was like, okay, maybe it's finally time to take it down. Like that's a little too much. But I mean, I enjoy the lights, the LED and everything. When I turn it on during the night, it looks pretty dope. That's the only reason I had it up for.
I'm already feeling festive.
It's
Yeah.
okay. New Year's over, man.
Hey, that ain't a problem.
Don't feel bad about it. At least you don't still have your lights on, right? Christmas lights.
No.
Okay, good.
Ugh. I almost lost my high streak today.
I don't
So
understand people
someone
who do
saved it.
streaks.
I don't know. I just find it like something to do
Agreed.
to keep me busy.
I think I only have it like with my closest friends. Everyone else, I never do it with.
It gives me a reason to actually have this app.
It gives me a reason.
Dang.
It gives me a reason
The
to
only
live.
streak I've done with anybody, I think, is my friend Jessica, and I got it to like 130, I think, with her, and then I
Jesus.
dropped it.
Yeah, I think I had like around 100 something with somebody, but then like this was like I don't know, a year ago, and then I stopped doing streaks
Yeah.
because I just feel like it's a waste of time.
This girl tried to get me to do streaks. That didn't last long.
That's-
Yeah, you know who. I'm not gonna name names.
Oh fuck.
I'm not gonna name any names, you know.
They know who they are if they're watching.
Jeez, I don't think so.
Please understand. The editor does not want to be editing so much, names.
Yeah.
Huh.
There. Speaking of streaks, I just sent mine. Not worry about that.
Nice.
Bug. Ugh. So literally, like, the highest streak that I have is 1.
You serious? You
Nice.
serious?
No, I'm joking. It's 500. It's 530.
Damn.
Yeah, you need a life.
Damn.
What?
537, Eli.
Jesus Christ.
He needs a life.
Right now, I think the highest I have right now is 20. Bruh.
What?
I mean, it's not impossible. I know my brother got on Snapchat before I did, and he has a streak with a friend of ours, like at 300. I went as far as I think like 108 before I moved, and I just like, why do I have this thing anymore? No one texts me on it. No one cares. So I just forgot, and then now again I'm like, maybe it's a little bit, maybe it's a little something to do like this guy says, just until then. And the reason why I still have Snapchat is just cause of that. Otherwise, I'd probably delete it. Like text my friends if they need me, and
Yeah.
true friends call you if they really cared.
Like me. Even though I don't do it that often. But yeah, I still call.
You still call. I could care less if I.
You can call. You can call too, fucker. You just don't choose to.
Because you grown man, someone has hourly works that I have to figure out their entire work schedule, and I'm too lazy to.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because I know like on
But
times.
you know, I work 40 hours a week too, and I still have time to include you into my calling sessions sometimes.
Damn, that's
Sometimes.
bromance right there.
No, he has a point. I mean, I could say it on the podcast. It was only possible because of Eli. I could say that much. Yes, that the man's a legend. I would have never joined this Discord if I knew. I usually had Discord for almost no reason until then Eli said, "Yo, you want to join us within the game?" That was the first time I met you guys, and I was just like, hi, lost and confused. Only one I knew was
You
Eli.
forgot the first time you were introduced to the toxicity of sushi. So
Excuse me, I didn't do anything yet.
Yet, well, yeah, she had a point.
Yet.
Yeah, not
Here,
until,
he don't work yet.
Hey, I don't start shit.
not unless you want to.
Unlike Quinn.
Wow. All right.
Ooh.
All right. Then why
Literally-
you gotta call me out, bro?
Ooh.
Throwing names out
All
there.
right.
I don't know. You just pissed me off a lot. For some
Especially
reason.
in journalism. We always
Yeah,
fighting in journalism.
Oh my god. Our teacher's even like, damn.
Like he likes it. He likes us being the noise of the class. He enjoys us just bickering over each other.
Yeah, he literally likes us fighting. And
I'd
it
be
happens.
annoyed at
Then he
tell
would find it
people,
weird.
"Shut the fuck up, I grow up."
What?
And-
What he said?
Yeah, he would sometimes find it weird
After
that.
a while, I
What?
tell you guys to shut up. It's getting annoying.
Hey, you shut up.
But it's true though. Some teachers enjoy having the class with a few kids like to argue in between because they get bored in class. When a class is quiet, especially A student classes, they don't say a word. I have a few classes where the students are only A's, and with me and little friends, and they don't say a word. And the entire day, you almost assume the entire class is either sleeping or dead. Like
Damn.
no breathing, no speaking, no clickings of the pens or something. No, it's just no breathing. Legit, you go into a class and at least there's that one person who breathes heavy. Not a single person breathes heavy. It's almost like everyone's asleep quietly. Like if the room got like gas that made them go all asleep. So at one point, I made one friend in that class, and he was a Dominican. So obviously, loud talker like I am. And yeah,
Uh-huh.
let's just say the teacher misses us pretty badly because we were the only ones who talk, and we get in trouble for it because if the whole entire class doesn't speak, not even whispering. I mean, even whispering was louder than anything else in the classroom. So we would whisper. We sounded like giant rats.
Giant rats.
And she's just like,
Shit.
okay, guys, can you stop bickering and get back to work? And we're like, oh, come on, miss. This is boring. She's just like, anyways, get back to work. Eventually, after I graduated, I got news. I was talking to him again. He's just like, oh, she says she misses you. The class is too quiet without us here.
Damn.
You don't know what you have till it's gone.
Yeah, pretty much. And she hated us. She hated us with a passion. we would talk all the time, especially even the time she said, guys, it's quiet. We're just like, oh. So what you were saying? She can't hear us. Or if not, if we were not talking, I shift my seat all the way to his, and we play games on the computer while she was not watching.
That's a mood.
Hold on. What?
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna keep that in the video.
Me too.
The fuck?
I want to save that as my ringtone.
Yeah,
And then-
I'm gonna clip that little piece. I'm gonna clip it and put it on the YouTube as its own clipping. Just Eli saying what.
Yes, please do that.
What?
Set it as my alarm clock.
Say
What?
what in a
And then wake up.
podcast?
Yeah.
Make it a
Well,
goddamn dubstep.
And Eli, you know what? Just because I love you, my man, I'm gonna take take it to my friend, and we're gonna turn it into a DJ sample.
Oh my god.
Bet you, we're gonna use it.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm gonna be part of the Musically. Oh wait, no, they changed into TikTok. I'm gonna be part of a
Nice.
TikTok.
In the arms
Who's
of
that?
an angel. Oh, goodbye, musically. We loved you. Nah.
Oof.
So,
Oh,
Shit.
speaking of goodbyes, certain things. Goodbye, Fortnite, and welcome Apex Legends.
God damn it, Quinn.
Oh
I was gonna
my
say it
god.
first. God damn it, Quinn.
Apex Legends.
Steal
I
my
have not
stuff.
tried it yet.
I want to talk about Apex first. God damn it, Quinn.
Well, the thing is, I don't really know
Is it
much about
good?
Apex
I haven't
except
tried that.
I haven't tried it either. I just see it as
Me neither.
like a battle royale of Call of Duty. Any of the futuristic Call of Duties. To be honest,
Yeah, it's
just
supposedly
from watching some gameplay.
it's supposedly a mix of Call of Duty 4's like battle royale with Overwatch schematics such as legends and skills. So it's like if they had a baby. That's what Apex is, and for free. And from my
Hey, baby.
from my point of view, from the videos I watch, and a little bit, I mean a tiny bit of gameplay because my shitty laptop can't run it very well, but runs it. Anyways, from my shitty gameplay I had, it's I think it could take Fortnite by the storm. Now it's not gonna be permanent because I don't see a lot of players getting off of Fortnite for it yet, but it's fun. It's fun, creative. I like the teamwork. The
I feel like that's going to be a game where Fortnite players are not going to be able to adapt that quickly because from what I'm seeing, it looks a little bit more complicated than just building and shooting. So
well, I mean,
I think I'm.
you might be right. Once you start involving specials, which I mean, you the master of battle right royale know that when you start having more buttons than actual shooting involved, it becomes a little more strategic, a little less just shoot and kill kind of strategy. In Fortnite, shooty, yeah,
Jumpy.
shoot 'em up games. It becomes less of a shoot 'em up and more of a strategy game. Fortnite is a shoot 'em up mixed with a bit of strategy. The building was I guess a tactic to make it a little more like strategic. You use it wisely, you could get
The
an
building
advantage.
was atrocious.
Yeah, but anyone knows who played Fortnite at the beginning, it was mostly an era of just shoot 'em up. You were out in the field, you were gonna get shot, and if you were smart enough to figure out how to build, then you were lucky. But now in this present era of Fortnite, it's all about building. It doesn't matter if you can even shoot well. If you could build, you could survive an entire fight. And now Apex came out of nowhere.
Everything about it.
Yeah, and then Apex came out of nowhere and said, you know what? What would be a great competitor against Fortnite? And they're like, Black Ops 4 is going well with its battle right. I actually enjoyed it a lot when I tried it out. It's pretty fun, pretty up to date, fast paced, like Call of Duty always does. So that was actually pretty surprising. And then who doesn't like playing Overwatch? As far as I know, don't say no. Okay, so clearly,
I don't play it, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, we know you don't play. We.
Ooh.
Shut up.
And you, Frost? No Overwatch.
I don't think he's alive.
Looks like our
I think he's pulling. I think he's pulling sushi.
What?
What?
Just standing in the sidelines, being quiet, not saying anything until we talk shit about him.
Yep.
I'm watching.
Wait, watching what?
Say it, told you.
I'm watching you.
Oh. But as I was
Why?
Watching.
Why are you watching him?
Cause no, I'm watching Eli.
Stalker moves.
Ooh.
Stalker
Watching
mode.
me.
Yeah, I'm watching you.
What are you watching? On what?
Watch you being trash.
Oh, he called you out.
Ooh.
On what though?
You know what? You know what?
No, we don't actually.
I don't know what am I being trashed in right now?
You're trash at life.
Damn.
You know
You
what?
gonna take that?
You know
You
what?
gonna take that?
You may be right, but fuck you.
Nice.
Clip voice number 2.
You may be right, but fuck.
Yo.
Oh, I'm gonna turn this into a meme, Eli.
I am a meme.
We know you are. We been know.
But do the world now.
Now
Maybe
they do.
at some point.
Anyways, Jeffrey was saying.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Someone remembered. Ouch. Yeah. Overwatch and Black Ops 4 kind of like the idea of it to overrun Fortnite was pretty smart because when you play Apex at the beginning of it, you're gonna realize that there's skills that are a little bit more different than the average battle royale, such as a side skill, main skill, like in Overwatch where you have the final skill, I guess it's called, and ultimate. There you go. My bad. I am a terrible gamer. Like, what's the word? I suck at names in games in general. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I believe Apex is gonna outdo Fortnite in due time. Like Eli said, it's just a matter of Fortnite players getting accustomed to the idea of less building, more shooting, more communication, and probably less tryhard until everyone learns how to play it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, and on a side note from Apex, because I know this was also put on a side of Apex, was Anthem. If any of y'all heard of that yet?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Supposedly it's still on probably somewhere in its beta, close to release date. But I watched one review video, and so far it's supposed to be actually pretty good. Like it's gonna be a lot more fun than Apex as far as I saw. Like in prospect of like gameplay and mechanics.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna have like the redefinition of the 3D moving maneuver gear from like Attack on Titan, just in rockets.
Oh snap! That's
Backpack-
cool.
Backpack rocket. So you own your whole field, and the map is gonna be huge. Your opponents are gonna be monsters that are deadly. Teamwork is gonna be fun. Don't know how the multiplayer aspect of it is gonna work, but I know that you could also play a single player if you like, and it's gonna be pretty nice. Though there's a lot of things it needs and bugs, but well, we'll just hope it works. Like, yeah, I'm talking a lot.
That's good.
Yeah, games. I know way too much about games. This is how you know, Eli. I spend most of my days just watching too many YouTube videos about games.
I feel that.
No, I've been trying.
My coworker called me out earlier today because I was watching a speed run of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Actually, they were speed running all the nobody bosses. I was just like, "Oh, cool." He's watching me watching. Like, why the fuck are you watching a video of somebody playing a game? Wouldn't you want me playing that game instead? I'm like, yeah, but I'm watching somebody who's better than me and knows more or less what they're doing. It's like, so basically you're trying to learn so your trash ass can get better. I'm like, I'm not trying to get game. It's not about that. It's like, then why the fuck you watching it? I'm like, I want to see how quick he beats the game. So you were learning, right? And I was like, in a way? And he's like, exactly. So why don't you play the game yourself and figure it out? And I was just like, because it's interesting to see new shit that people come up with to beat the game quick. He's like, man, shut the fuck up.
Nice.
No, I guess in a sense he has a point. I don't do it much with video games because I actually try to enjoy and play the game myself. But when I know the game's either one high priced or not high priced, I haven't paid for a $60 game in like over like 2 years. Like I haven't bought a new game on the release date for like 2 years. Straight up.
Last time I bought a video game was Dragon Ball Fighters.
No,
Hey, Jump Force came out.
Nope, me neither. I didn't get none of those. None of my games I got in.
I was gonna buy that shit, but because of this fucking tax situation I got going on, I can't buy it now.
Damn.
I'm so pissed because fuck US.
Nah, but I never.
Mhm. Okay.
Like me and Frost spoke. He yawned and I spoke at the same time. That was weird.
All I heard from my end was ooh.
I was gonna speak and then I hear like Frost go, I'm like, is he gonna say something? And Frost,
No, I was just sighing
Sighing because
at the fact that we're gonna have to deal with taxes sooner or later.
Yeah.
that's life, my dude.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you're the one that's gonna bitch a lot about it.
You don't gotta pay. That's all I know. As long as you have health insurance, you're not gonna get stuck in the situation I'm in. I don't have health insurance, so therefore they fucked me hard time.
Ooh. F in the chat for your boy Eli.
Bra moment. Times 100.
Where did that insurance at?
Fucking not in my fucking social security data because I don't have no fucking insurance.
Damn.
Damn.
Although he actually makes a good point because I realized I also don't have one either. I just recently finished with my dad, hoping my dad get my brothers and sisters, but I have to go do my own. So, oh, that's gonna hurt later on.
Ooh, it's gonna hurt a lot, especially if you own it by a due date. Like me, I own it by April 13th. If I don't have it, I'm fucked.
Oh no. I don't know. I
So
haven't.
you gotta get that shit out.
I better get my shit straightened out soon.
Ugh,
Wow,
I don't wanna.
this is the first time I've heard Frost sigh so much in the video.
I know, right?
It usually has most of the stories, huh? Not today,
Who?
Frost. You.
Honestly, either I forgot or like I just can't think of them right away. Right? Literally, it's already been a month. Really don't have it. That or I just forgot.
Well,
But like, oh, let me bring up the time. Let me bring up like you all already know this, but like I was gonna get a car. You already heard this story.
Uh-huh.
Was gonna get. My dad said our uncle offered him a car that he was gonna give to us. He got it for 4,000. He was gonna bump it down to 3,000 just for us to get it. I agreed with it, even though it was gonna cost me 2,000 for my savings. But thankfully, in my case, my dad changed his mind about buying the car after he saw it in the condition that it was. Apparently, it was old and it didn't look well. And he said we should wait until I get my actual life for him. So I'm fine with that. I don't want to spend my 2,000 right away.
damn. Well, guess
The only
what?
time I want.
Your father has
The
a
only time I
point
want
that.
to. You're going first.
What?
You go first.
No, your father has a point with that. Damn, you and me clash a lot.
Like, yeah, he does have a point. And also, I didn't want to spend my money on that fast. Even though it could help me, but I'd rather spend it on my computer, which is the reason why I have that money saved. Because this thing I'm using is trash. Very trash. Can't even run, like, Minecraft that very well.
Damn.
Oof.
How bad it is.
Damn.
F in the chat for Frost now too.
Even run Minecraft. It's a shame.
Yeah. Something I don't ever want to.
Do you have a set brand that you want to get your next computer, or you're just trying to get a person to work good?
What's it called? I went on the website PC Parts Picker, and I have like a whole set of custom parts laid out for me already. And my cousin said he would build it for me once I've got the parts. And it's gonna be like a monster build that I can like literally run a game and have a lot of memory.
The pieces in one shot, or are you buying them piece by piece?
I had to literally get it piece by piece. Like they're all from different buyers.
Are you? Yeah, no, I know. But are you getting it all in one shot, or are you gonna like buy one next week, then another one 2 weeks later, etc.?
Oh no, I want to buy it all in one shot.
Hey, good, because when you start buying it piece by piece, sometimes you don't know that fucking, let's say that video card is faulty and like it's defective, and then you go fucking start it up, it's not working, and it's too late to send it back because it's been past this X amount of days and they won't take it back. So that's why when you buy the computer, it's best to just buy all the parts in one shot. So at least then, if something doesn't work, you can send it back.
I'm also debating if I should just get a pre-built one, but I don't know.
No, don't get
because that doesn't come with a monitor.
It depends on pre-built. If you're looking at your build compared to a pre-built that's probably better or much cheaper, then go for the pre-built. If you see that the pieces are cheaper and better, then go for the parts. But most of the time, the pieces are going to be cheaper than the actual pre-builts.
Yeah, you're gonna get robbed from pre-build because you could sum up all your parts to the same price of pre-build, and the pre-build will still have way lower specs. And that's from experience for myself. even though I don't own one. My brother kind of works on his computer, and my stepbrother actually built one. I've lived with him for like 5 years before I moved to by myself with my dad, and he built a computer from scratch, and I was there with him every part of the way. We bought a case that
Yeah,
was
I saw
cheap.
that computer. It was hot.
Wait, what happened?
I saw that computer. That shit was hot.
Oh yeah, Eli was there. I remember that. That shit was fire. And I saw it from scratch. It was different cases, different motherboard, different graphics card. In total, he added up. I guess he said somewhere around $1,150 on like the pieces after being upgraded slowly. But he said after he looked up a pre-build from like Alienware, he still saved. He still managed to get more for his money because the specs were nothing compared to Alienware.
Alienware is hot.
It is.
That's because when you buy pieces, it's more of like it's just the bare minimum pricing. If you buy a pre-built, you're paying for the convenience of it being built already.
Yeah.
So that's why they add extra to it. Plus that certain brand names like Alienware, they want to charge more because, they're fucking Alienware. Apple does the same shit. So
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah, once they become a big known brand, of course, it's gonna get like higher.
Yeah, you could. I think, and at the moment, you can even get. Walmart actually has finally, I guess would be the word. Funny, is trying to dabble in like the computer tech of like selling, and they recently released a laptop and a desktop, which actually runs about as hardcore as a either Alienware or Razer, and for way cheaper, like way cheaper. Like the desktop, they had it at 1,000 at first during like first sell, and then it dropped all the way to almost like $700-$600.
Damn.
Desktop that could almost go on par with $1,000 laptop or $1,000 desktop.
That's hot.
And that's only because again they changed. It's the same pieces in price, same pieces in part, but they use like Ela says from cheaper brands, from more smaller companies that don't really have to charge you so much.
yeah.
So in other words, from me and Eli, yeah, build it part by part and buy all the parts together.
Yeah, it'd be a lot better. Though there is always a risk of either the part's not working, or you might set it up wrong, or it's more prone to damage if it's your first time and you're not as experienced putting on everything, especially a CPU. When you got to get that thermal paste to attach it on properly.
Oh yeah,
But besides that, it's a lot cheaper.
It's a lot cheaper.
Thing is, you're also when you're picking your parts though, you also have to include. You also want to include a new monitor, a tower to fit all the parts as well, and possibly speakers if the monitor doesn't have it.
Yeah.
And the parts that I chose, they all came together around like at least 1,400 or at least 1,500 something. And that's with needs to be a complete, like the monitor as well, the speakers and the tower. The mouse and everything, I get that. I could just use the ones I have. That's just me.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted to be extra, I could add. But I don't want to be. I don't really need that.
No, what you have sounds perfect. It does sound like it's gonna come out to be a monster PC.
Like
Yeah.
I just want the highest graphics card where it can always run the high. That requires like the big, like PlanetSide 2. I know is one that I would need it.
Yeah, PlanetSide 2 has a lot of depth into its game. From what I know right now, currently, well, not currently. I'm gonna say this like at least a year ago before I moved. You would have to you're probably either using the GTX Titan, I think it was called.
GTX Titan.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Eli, right? It's like this. It's like a monster of a graphic card.
Yeah, the Titans.
Yeah, it's after the GTX 1080i, I think, or 1080.
Really?
Yeah. You didn't know this?
Well, looks like I'm gonna switch out one of that graphics cards in my list.
Well, no.
Or you're talking about the GTX 2080 or whatever the fuck?
Hold on. You know what? Let's not talk like bobos. Let me Google this. Google this real quick. because I know for sure that GTX Titan. I don't know if it was pronounced like that. Yeah, Titan X. There you go.
Titan X, yeah.
It's a $1,000 graphics card or so on.
Fuck that.
It's expensive as hell. So the one you have, if you're using 1080, I highly recommend you probably stick to your 1080. It's gonna do the job, like as much as a Titan does.
Yeah, GTX 1080 is always gonna fucking be great considering the specs of it, but just to pay $1,000 for Titan X, fuck that.
No.
You're basically buying a whole computer, but without the motherboard, the RAM, the computer shell,
Yeah, stick to
the power box,
yeah, stick
just
to
the hard video card.
Yeah, stick to a 1080. It's gonna do the trick. I guarantee it. My stepbrother had that one before it switched to a Titan because he uses a flight simulator, which oof.
So just stick with the 10.
Yeah, 1080. You'll get all games you want to play with it and more. And at least 8 gigabytes of RAM and more. DDR4.
Oh, I check how much of
Yeah.
what did I choose for my RAM?
Sorry, I'm a tech nerd.
What did I?
You should
yeah,
get.
what did I choose?
I don't remember what RAMs. I don't know. I've never ventured into the fucking realm of RAM, but all I know is I used to fucking get G Skill RAM all the time, just because they always have a lifetime warranty on it.
Yeah, I agree with Eli. I haven't touched into too much of the names. I just know how much your computer needs to do certain things. You need video games. 8 is great. You need
Oof,
editing.
I chose 16.
No, 16 is fine if you find it for cheap.
I was gonna go with 32.
No. That's way too much. Unless you're editing videos
That's
for a living.
fucking good.
What, 32?
If you're going with 32, you're expecting to run like fucking, I don't know, like Dark Souls and fucking
No, not even Dark
modded
Souls.
4K graphics and shit.
Not even Dark Souls, Eli. If you have 32 gigabytes of RAM, you're planning to fly an actual airliner on your screen. Like you could fucking see the world from your computer in like high definition 4K resolution. So no, that's a little bit too much. Although
RAM too, because sometimes you overheat the motherboard, so you gotta be careful with that.
yeah, so I highly recommend that you lower.
That burns out quicker.
Keep it 16 or
The
less.
mother. What do you mean by?
16 or less.
Not the motherboard.
Okay.
Not the motherboard. If you buy like, let's say you're buying 32 gigs of RAM, if you're using it and you're not really using much of it, it's gonna burn out the RAM a lot quicker because there's not much going on and it has so much space capability not being used.
I'm not overclock. I won't be ever overclocking the PC.
You won't even need to.
Yeah.
With a 1080,
With 16 gigs and 1080, you don't even need the clock.
You don't even need the clock. You be playing games at ultra just for the fucks of it.
Oh, I also bought the operating system for this list. It was the Windows 10.
Hey, that's good. That's good. I luckily
I
hacked mine.
The video card that's been chosen on here is the GeForce GTX 1080.
Yes, that's.
Well, what's the difference? The eyes and the regulars.
Oh, the TI.
Yeah.
Supposedly, I think it's just like more performance out of it. Probably comes with more gigabytes. I could do the research for you because I enjoy knowing more.
The Titans,
I'll show you.
The Titans, I believe, are just like an upgrade. Like they probably have a performance upgrade like 1.5, so they probably have like 2 more gigs of DDR5 data, whatever the fuck.
Hold up, let me see right now. I'm gonna find you. You said GTX 1080 versus GTX 1080 Ti.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I can do some quick research. But yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be a huge difference. In most common cases, when they add a Ti, it means from what I'm reading here already, it has 4K VR capabilities, which can come included when you have a Ti. Yeah. So
worst comes to worst, it's like if there's ever a game that's too much some fucking how for the video card, You could always save up and buy another one. Do crossfire, cross card, whatever the fuck you call it. I forget.
Yeah,
I think
you could,
crossfire.
but you could stitch two graphic cards together, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
So that way, the TI part of it. If you don't want to get the TI part of it, or just the GTX 1080, then just buy two of them. Buy one now. Don't buy the second one. Build your setup. But then in the future, as maybe like 5 years from now, as AAA gaming gets a lot more denser on computers, then just install a second graphics card. Make sure you also do your what's it called, research before you install it, and let your motherboard handle it. But if you can, then yeah, install a second one. My stepbrother used to own two GTX 1080 until then he switched it to just one Titan because obviously $1,000 is a lot to cough up in one day. And then he found out that he couldn't use two Titans even though he wanted to because they don't cross ever in no matter what motherboard you use. So yeah, just stick to 1080. Don't worry about the TI part. You're fine. It's still gonna run games like super clean and probably VR capabilities. Not sure about 4K, but you can use VR if you ever plan on doing so.
This podcast turned into fucking tech support.
It turned into that goddamn tech support, and Sushi here is just sitting throughout this whole thing.
She's like, yeah.
She ain't a nerd.
Gee, I know what they're talking about.
It's like, welcome to Johnpipi's Tech Tips with your boy Eli. Here today, we're helping Frost decide on what to build for his monster computer.
After all that technical talk, I'm pretty sure Sushi wants to stop this now. So we'll end the podcast here, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Adios.
See ya.
De la vie.